Hi, I'm Will Talent. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Yes, you did an amazing thing by clicking on this video. So let's get right into it. I'm here with the one and only baddie of all time. Number one baddie that I don't know what else. Baddie that lives forever. Baddie of baddies. The one and only, my girl, your girl, our girl, Miss
Wanja Kapure. You find me under _ Wanja. No, actually.
I'm not doing this over again. It's in the description.
Yeah, but my name is Wanja Kapure and I am that bitch.
Okay, so let's get right into it. So, as you can see by the title of this video, it's gonna be either titled Partying with a Celebrity That We Didn't Know or DJ ...
Yeah,
you
I feel
know,
like it should be DJ ...
Partying with DJ ... Okay, so let's reel it all back, you know. Let's start, you know, we have had a few of, you know, immune boosters, we call it. Just something to get the blood flowing, you know. Oh, it sounds like we did serious stuff. No, we had wine. Yes, wine. So, we had wine and we're just ready to tell this story, and I've been waiting to film this story for maybe 3 months, you know. Because this had happened to me way back in March, and I'm only talking about it now. So
was it in March?
Yeah, it was in March. It was my birthday. It was around the same areola. So yeah. So now it is ending May, entering June.
Yeah.
And I'm doing this right now.
26th of May 2021, maybe.
27th.
27th of May 2021.
Yay, learners! We're all students. Yay, students!
Okay,
she got the date wrong.
I'm sorry.
Okay, so anyway, so let's reel it back in, as I said. So we're gonna start from the beginning. So a particular someone was taking a trip down to the coast.
Taking to the trip to our favorite rocket ship.
Little Einsteins.
That was
okay.
us.
So we're taking a trip to the coast. Oh, don't say the name of this.
We were taking a trip to the coast.
Valva's Bay. Anyway.
To be specific, everybody knows.
Yeah, what's
those
good?
girls.
So anyway, we were taking
those girls.
Mom, can we just get through the story?
I said those girls. I feel like we shouldn't say those girls. Like, I said, okay, yeah.
I just want to finish. Okay, so we were taking a trip to the coast, and it's fine. We're taking a trip to the coast, and I was initially not supposed to go on this particular trip, but as you know, a baddie always makes a plan, and I felt as if I was not doing anything that weekend, so I was like, I'm gonna jump on this bandwagon.
Why did we decide to go? It was a trip with.
Don't give too much information.
Okay, cool girl.
But you can, but
like
would that particular person care? Okay, so you.
I don't think it's a deep story like that.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, you know, with this story times, I always try to not give out much because I'm always like, well, the other person, you know. So I'm just like, we're going on a trip. I would not explain why we were going.
Okay, we were going on a trip with really close people.
Yeah, okay. Which were more closer to her than closer to me. I love them to death, but I don't know how else to explain it.
Yeah.
But so I was not initially supposed to be on the trip, but I decided to join anyway, and I got myself on the trip. I booked myself into a B&B. I remember the week before.
Was it the week before? It was fucking
days before. I was looking at B&Bs or like, you know, like just places I could sleep at, and I was scrolling through a bunch of places, checking prices for the weekend. I was like, I'm going on this trip whether they like it or not. So it was a thing that was gonna happen initially. And unrelated, if you watched my diet video, and if you didn't, go watch it. We're doing red now, so I just wanted to show you guys a close up of this.
Who told you
we
to do
recut and did the red, switching back, and then I decided I'm gonna go on this trip. And okay, what happened was, we went on this trip and it was so fun. It was a girls trip plus guy and one of the girls is in a relationship and going to her man. That's literally what I called it.
We just went because one of the people
we were with
was
going to visit a loved one, you know. So we were just like tag along.
To die for.
And the rest of us were just like little tag along. So I remember always saying, yeah, we're going on a girls trip plus one gay guy. And one of the girls is actually not single and in a relationship with the guy that she's going to see. That was the name of the trip. Very long, but also very interesting. So then we decided to go on this trip and it was fun. They picked us up. We were lit and we were just like...
No, we didn't. I feel like he's not just saying like, cool. We came, we don't live, like, I don't live here. We don't have a, no.
You guys see my stories always long, so I'm trying to just cut over.
I feel like it's fun. So, we don't live here. Me and these specific individuals don't live here, so we decided to book a, what was it? A bed and breakfast here in Windhoek. I know.
What was it that weekend?
It was that weekend. We went the next day.
Why did you guys leave from Windhoek?
We went here.
No wonder that was the story of going to
Tell me.
Grossmama.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh my gosh! Help her.
Being quite smart.
So what I'm trying to say is we were lit, but we went to go stop in a town in the
When did we go? Like, when did we go then?
In the day, like we had errands to run during the day for some reason.
Yo, that
and
was
we left around 3, and we left around 3 o'clock. And we stopped in Okanje to buy drinks.
I remember.
And stuff like that for us, not the driver, responsible driving. And I'm serious. And then
we went to a service station where my auntie was at. What is that?
Not finish the story.
Oh.
Like I'm just trying to get through it. You know the law of going to tell the story.
I should be in this video and he's acting a fool, bitch. Please.
Wanja,
continue.
you just sit there, like literally, and then when did you?
Continue. You're taking long now. Go.
7 minutes. So then, I'm lost. Okay, so then we stopped at the service station, bought some drinks, we drove, we got there. It was a fun ride, we all had fun, it was very entertaining. Once we got into the city, I feel as if like we were gonna party with a certain group of people initially, which was the girl and her boyfriend, but
that was not it.
Like,
I'm getting it wrong. Sorry. But what had happened was we came in, the first day we came in with a plan. Our plan was we were going to the club. We don't care about these people, but we're going to the club. That was our plan. Don't you remember?
It was.
But we weren't going to chill with them.
No, but I'm trying to say that I knew that we would somehow end up chilling with them regardless of the Pacific. We can't hang out with them. I knew that maybe we would hang out with them regardless. So I got there and I checked into my bed and breakfast, and then after that I checked in, we went directly to the place, which is the house, the apartment we we're gonna go chill at. And they happened to know another individual that lives also at that apartment, they went to go check the specific individual, and yeah, it was just like a fun time while going to see these people. And I remember we were drinking inside the car, we drank when we got there, and then at some point when we got there, our plan was to go out. There were people already at the house where we landed. After I checked in, we drove to the house, and then once we got there were people already having some sort of party there. There was just like food and drinks, which I love. He's a good host, and I felt just welcome. It was fun. He's a very good host. You know, and
you know what we're talking about.
Yeah, I know, we felt welcome, and it was just fun. It was a great ambiance, everything, and the friends were funny, they made jokes. You know, I like guys that I can get along with, because I believe I can get along with straight guys. I'm a G, you know, so I feel like straight guys that get along with me are generally cool. Like, they're cool guys, you know. If they don't get along with me...
Do you know yourself? Are you sure about yourself?
But anyway, so they were cool guys, man. So we had fun, and then we were getting ready because we were going somewhere else, and they were like, oh no, y'all gonna go check out the young people spot and everything, you know, trying to sound all mature and everything. And we're like, yeah, we're gonna go check out the young people spot. We got ready, and then we're about to leave, but then you know, curfew, as in my other story times, curfew in my country was I don't know what it was that time, but
I feel
it's
like
been 10
yeah.
for a long time. So I feel like
no, it was even like
8.
o'clock.
So I feel like they told us that it's not worth it. Like, why are you going to this place? Because curfew is like sooner than usual. So then we're just like, oh my gosh, what are we gonna do now? What are we gonna do
But
now?
we're already on the way. So
But we're already ready and we're already
is.
on the way. And I remember before we drove out of the complex, we were like, is this worth it? Shouldn't we just stay and party here with the people? You know, like, are we making the right decision? There was a lot of questioning the decision we were making, because it was nighttime, it was dark, it was getting cold. It was not late, but it was like, what was like, the club was gonna close regardless anytime there. And I was like, okay, cool, what are we gonna do? So we got there and we bought drinks and we bought shots and we went to go sit down at a particular table.
No, before we went to go sit down at the particular table, we went to go dance. I don't know what hit us.
I didn't dance.
Okay, well, me and my close individual, whatever, we went to go dance and we just like, yes. And like at this club, there's like this mirror right there, and then you just like, oh my god, I'm feeling myself, whatever.
Yeah.
And so we were dancing there, and I feel, yeah, we were dancing there. So then after that, we decided to walk like behind where William was, and then we went to go sit down. Yeah.
Because I don't believe I danced. I was not there yet, and I just felt like there was a lot of people, and people were staring at us. Yes, we did look gorgeous, but also it was just like very aggressive. You know, it's rude to stare, but people still do it anyway. So people were staring.
You're gorgeous.
It's a price you pay. I know. So okay, then people stared at us. So then I went to go sit down. After that, we bought our drinks. Like, I think we bought a second round, and we were just talking and drinking and taking shots and hyping ourselves.
Taking videos and just
videos.
Like,
I remember
we gotta put it in right now.
Yeah. And we took a lot of videos and you were just like hyping everyone up. And I remember that we also bought more shots and we just did that. We were like kind of just being on our own, and we were lit already from home. So I feel like it was
from
just
the road.
from the road, and it was just adding to it. We were listening. We sound like big Drake fans, but we were listening to that song of Drake, Truck to the
Chicago Freestyle.
Yeah, Chicago Freestyle. And it basically said
truck to the plane
to the truck to the hotel lobby, and me, I go through underground garages. So basically we were just like, we went from the truck to the plane, okay, but we went from the car, we went from the house to the car to the house, and from the house we went to the club, you know. So it was just like a consistent moving pace. So we were just feeling very like, yeah, we're on the party stuff, because we're just there for a weekend and we're gonna make the most out of the time we're there. So then we were just having fun, and I feel as if guys generally are attracted to you when you're doing your own thing, when you don't need them, which sucks, because when you need them they never come through, but when you don't need them they're always there. So it's just like, what the hell is happening? So we didn't really need guys, but then guys, all of a sudden drinks started coming to our table, because I remember we moved from the outside to the inside for some reason. Or why?
No, but from the outside
drinks came. Drinks and
that's
shots came.
Significant
yeah,
significant. You ain't significant. However, that's when that guy came to us at first.
That particular guy?
Yeah.
Did he come to us outside?
Yeah, he spoke to me because I was very talkative at this point. You guys were just like, I'm pretty. And then I was just like, okay, cool, what do you want? He came to our table. Let me discuss it. We were sitting at a table, taking snaps, whatever, insert here. And so then after that, a guy just came. He was like, yeah, I'm the club owner. Don't you remember? He was not the club owner. He was not, but it was acting like he was. And then he was like, what are you guys drinking? And I was like, I was like, bring us like fucking double it around and bring it over here. And then he did. And then I said, bring that round over here. And then bring that round over here. And then he did. And so then he brought it, and then after that he told us about what was happening the next day. He was like, the next day, so girls, guys and girls, are you guys gonna come tomorrow? Tomorrow we're having a champagne, what was it called? Champagne party.
Wasn't it like heels and something? I remember Hills.
Hills
was
and
the title.
Champagne. I just remember Champagne.
Yeah, like a Hills and Champagne party was happening the next day at the specific club.
And then you were like, okay, and then he was like, we want you guys to come or what, please come.
But wait, didn't we move inside and then we got drinks?
That was outside. Other people got us drinks inside. That wasn't him.
Okay.
And so then we were like, then I was like, then I exchanged numbers because I was like, we don't know anybody in this town, so I'm gonna make plans and I'm gonna move. And so cool, I was like, cool, we're done, bye. And then we went inside to go dance further. And so then as we're dancing, drinks are coming, but it's not us. Like it's other people. It's other
yeah, like a lot of drinks were coming.
And then we were like, cool, whatever.
Coming.
We're drinking. But then at a point we were like, okay, cool. But then curfew, like it was already 8 o'clock, it was 10. They pushed it till, was it 10 or 12?
Yeah.
They pushed it. And so after that, what happened? Yeah,
okay. So then one of the particular individuals we were with was with someone or met someone, and we went to go hang out with them at their specific hangout spot, which was their house. So we got very tipsy that day, and then we were hanging out with other people also, and then he was like, no, why don't we go chill together? And then we hung out with them again, and then they said, okay, it's curfew time. And then we were like, we can't go back to our house because our house had lovebirds, and we were just like, let's give them their space, and we're having fun. So we decided, okay, cool, we can go with you guys to your place, and then you just drop us later off, because you know, it's possible with this curfew thing, you don't have to stay at that particular spot for the whole evening. You can leave sometime during the evening and still go scot-free. So we're like, oh, cool. So we went to their house, and I remember being so lit, but I remember being in like a bakkie type of car. Bakkie would be like double cab, how do I explain it to Americans?
A double cab of 4-seaters in front.
4-seaters, and then they have this like bag thing. Okay, anyway. Yeah, so we were in that car, and I remember getting out of the car and just seeing a lot of like lights, which would mean apartment buildings with like cubicles, like lights in each cube. I remember seeing that very clearly, and there was hints of blue, light blue, like sky blue, you know. And I was just like, okay. And I remember walking in, I remember an elevator, and I remember getting up, walking in the hallway.
Doesn't mean laughing because I don't remember fucking
I remember all this detail.
Sorry.
Hey, it's fine. Jack is fine. Entering the house, and then I remember as we entered the house, entering a room that was just like beige, so beige. The room was like really beige. I don't know how to explain how beige it was, but it was like beige. Caramel beige, you know. And I was just like, this is weird, and it felt so cushiony. It felt like I walked inside of a couch, you know, like in a couch cushion. If you walk inside of it, if there was a house in a couch cushion, that's what it felt like. So I entered the house, we had fun there, we had a few drinks, but it was also just very short-lived, and like we were not there for a long time.
I remember reeling it up. I was like, we got to go.
Yeah,
I know about this lifestyle.
I remember
I don't like
speaking
staying
to
at
this
people's
guy.
houses.
Yeah, we don't.
Like,
yeah. So it was just
let me
like,
go home.
we had fun, but it was like very short, and then we're like, okay, take me home, we're gonna leave now. And I remember talking to this guy also. I couldn't remember his face until the next day, but I remember talking to this guy, and then we left. You know, we left the house and we got home, and when we got home, we had to, for some reason, go, because I think we knocked on the initial apartment
where we were staying, not William. William was staying in a bed and breakfast
that time,
but
it was late, back. So I came back with them.
Yeah.
So then I paid for this bed and breakfast that I didn't even sleep in. Then that night at their house, and we are knocking on this particular door where they were staying, and that person is not opening with their clothes.
But however, my cousin
lives in the same apartment complex.
Yeah,
so we decided, okay, we're gonna go to the apartment complex, and towards the run from, I don't know why we ran, but from this apartment complex where we're supposed to sleep to the other apartment complex where the cousin is, towards that run from this place to the other, I fell because there was a speed hump. You know, it's in an apartment complex, so it's interlocks, and then there was a speed hump, and which I didn't see, and I was at the back for some reason, and they ran, and I ran and fell, and I scraped my knee. I hurt it real bad. I still have the scar. I'm gonna try and show you. You see? Look at my knee scar. So I scraped my knee. I still have the scar. And then we were like, okay, cool. This happened. I was in pain, but I didn't feel it obviously at that moment.
Nobody even noticed at that.
No one even noticed. I like fell. I even hurt my hands. I fell and I hurt my hands because I fell like this way. You know, I tripped over the speed hump and I fell like on my knee and on my hands. And then I got up and I remember going into their very close persons, the other apartment, and then just socializing with the person that was there that is kind of like a relative or a close person.
My cousin.
Yeah, your cousin. And then we were just socializing with her and it was so fun. And I remember just talking to her a lot of stuff and I was not even feeling pain, you know. I was bleeding and I couldn't even feel it. I was just like, I was not that drunk. It was just like it was not painful in that moment. And then I don't know what happened there, but I feel like we brought drinks home because I remember having a Savannah that I left on the window pane, on the window thing.
Oh yeah, I remember, and she was like, who's Savannah?
Yeah, so I left the Savannah on the window pane, but I had a Savannah that I was still drinking. And whatever happened, we talked to them, we chilled. We were supposed to sleep downstairs.
Everything was a blur. It was a blur in all of our, like it was a blur. And then at what was the time?
Yeah.
4 a.m. 3 a.m.
We know 5.
5 a.m.
We wake up.
I just opened my eyes. I remember I was the one. I opened my eyes. I was like, what the fuck? And the room is red. The room was red, and I was like, wow.
We're in a red room.
Why is the room red? Who the hell am I with?
Yeah.
And then I checked this girl's clothes around. So I was like, okay, cool. Ding, ding, ding. It's my niece's room because she has LED lights. And I was like, okay, cool. Sharp. Then I wake up the others. I'm like, guys, what happened? How did we get here? What? Like, cause I really didn't know. And then everybody woke up at 5 a.m. and then we were just analyzing the whole situation. Was like, what?
I remember waking up immediately and I was like, whoa, what is happening? And I remember that it was red and like I looked at the lights and I looked at the area and I remember being in pain. You know, if you got sore before, if you've been in pain, like I dislocated my shoulder, like not my shoulder, my knee once before, and the pain only kicks in like in the hours of the night, like around 3, 4, 5. That's when you feel the pain.
Yeah.
So I remember when I woke up, I was like, ow, like what? It's because I was sleeping, so I didn't feel it. I was intoxicated, I didn't feel it. But when I woke up, I was like, ow, my hands hurt, my knees hurt, and they were looking for their phones. Yes, they left their purse at the house.
We were
chilling.
Our purse, our phones,
which were in the purse, and their wallets. So then we were like, damn. And then we looked a little in the room. We all had a whole discussion about what happened.
And then we were just convincing ourselves that, I know it's going to be in the other house.
Yeah, it's going to be in the other house. You know, it's fine. We probably went there, inside there. We left it there. And then we came here for some reason. So we were just like trying not to freak out because there was nothing we could do about it even in that moment. So we just had to kind of like live life. So then after convincing each other and having lengthy conversations about nothing that morning, we slept and woke up again in the morning. First thing in the morning, I know that they probably didn't have comfortable sleep. I had my phone still. I was just in pain.
I had a comfortable sleep.
Still?
Yeah.
Okay.
I woke up.
Okay. Then we woke up and then we went to the house. And then we just said hi to everyone, and they were just like, "Hi, how was your evening?" You know, they're just very inquisitive. They're just cool. We're explaining everything, but as we're explaining, I can see that like we're looking around, like for the stuff.
I couldn't tell them what was like this actual situation.
Yeah,
because they will be on my ass to be like, "What the hell?"
Yeah, you lost those things. Yeah.
So I was like, not gonna tell them, but we had fun. Yeah. While we were saying we had fun, we were just like, oh my god, we were calling off your phone the people because we had their numbers, everything. I was like, oh my god, where's my shit?
Yeah.
Stuff. And so then he reassured me that, okay, cool, we have your stuff, we're gonna bring it right now. But then he also asked, are you guys still coming to the whole Hills and champagne thing,
Yeah.
and we're like, yeah, whatever.
We'll
Just
still come.
bring
The stuff first.
And then, how many? Say an hour later, they brought the stuff. Cool. And then we were contemplating, are we still going? Are we still going? Do we want to stay?
And one of our teammates was very down.
She was hangover.
She was hungover. She was not having it. She was not feeling it. So we were like, maybe if it's just the two of us, we're going to an event, like a whole event.
Nah, we were still not gonna say no to that.
Yeah, but we were first questioning whether we're gonna go.
Questioning.
But then we made up our minds and we decided later on we're gonna go. We started getting ready, and then the other teammate that we were with
felt FOMO
and wanted to go with. Decided last minute to get ready, and then we all left. Oh, the only part of the story that makes sense only comes in. Can you believe it? After everything we spoke about, the only part in the whole story that makes sense comes in now.
We have to build it up. It's okay.
So then
we had a guy. We were like, "You're going to come and get us."
He invited us. We were guests.
Yeah.
So treat us like guests, royal treatment. He said he'll come pick us up.
Then he was like, he sent a car for us
to come pick us up.
And then the car came and it's
picked
outside.
us up, and then the car to go pick up another individual.
But then he was like, I have a detour. We have to go get this girl, whatever. And we're like,
we didn't even notice a girl. He said a person. And I remember we were happy. And I remember making jokes in the car, and we were just laughing.
And the guy, I feel like the guy was just cool like that.
Like,
the
he was
driver was
enjoying
just
it. Like,
cool
we were
like
just
that.
cracking jokes and laughing. And I remember sitting in the car after laughing so hard, and we stopped at these flats, and then while we're waiting there, we were waiting for this particular individual.
But these flats are very significant though.
Yeah, but we didn't recognize them. We didn't recognize the flats. We're just there, like oh my gosh, it's taking so long. And then after maybe 15 to 20 minutes of waiting, an individual walks out. A very pretty girl, very young,
I love the style.
very nice outfit, very black and white, nice shoes, very nice hair. And then we were like, oh okay, she's cute. She took long to come, but bad gal, we can see she looks good. She came and sat in the car. We said hi. I complimented her. I was a little happy. So
and then we were making a lot of jokes again.
And then we made jokes again.
And we were all just laughing again.
And then she also laughed. It was just a nice, cool environment. And then we got to the place, and we got to the place and we stood outside. And then the thing
is, we all realized that okay, we are together, we're with the same person.
Yeah.
And then she was like, let me call him. We were like,
because we
weren't about to stand outside.
She was like, no, I'm not standing outside. We're gonna go inside
when they come get us. And so then the people that we knew that we met the day before came outside and then came to come get us. And so we went in. I remember heels. I just remember saying hi. So I regret wearing heels, but it is what it is. I remember saying hi. We all said hi to people we knew. And then they led us to the VIP section.
Yeah, because we had been to that particular place before, as I told you the night before. So there was an area we were in. So we were just walking towards the area, and they were like, no, we're going here.
The other way.
We're going the other way. And we're like, oh, okay, I've never been to this way before. So we walked into the VIP spot, and there was a nice table reserved for us. I was like, okay, this is fancy.
Okay, damn.
And I was like, only what a queen deserves. I mean.
Yeah.
So we sat down. Sorry if the lighting is changing, beauty jobs. We sat down at this place, and the guy that invited us to this place was DJing. The girl that was sitting next to us, the new girl that came, got her wine, and then we were like, oh, cool, we also want our drinks, because we were promised drinks to attend this event. So we're like, okay, we asked the guy. He said he's busy right now on stage, he'll get someone to help us. He asked a bunch of waiters to bring drinks to us, but the waiters were being very slow, very neglectful, nothing was happening. It was just building up tension. It was just we're sitting there, and we're not even drinking, and we're sitting in the VIP spot, and there's nothing on our table, and it's just okay, we came here to have fun, and we want to enjoy your set because you're up there performing. Let's enjoy your set, but there's no drinks right now.
Until our drinks come.
Because it's just no, it was just why? Even if we're not gonna drink, it's just what is going on? There was just nothing. So then it's disrespectful. So we're just okay, cool. But then he was busy and he made a plan, and the plan was taking too long. So I decided, okay, cool, I'm gonna buy us a round. And then I went to the bar, but we were still very happy, and it was a whole debate on who was gonna go buy the alcohol because nobody wanted to walk. Because there was a lot of people there, a lot of people, and I was just like, I don't have it in me to walk. And
but then we're like, Mulini, the man, you gotta do this. You're not gonna let us girls do this shit. Like we
I could not.
Those cards.
I could not.
Those cards.
So then I decided, okay, cool, we're gonna go. Oh, the story is so long.
Okay, then he got the drinks, whatever. Then he got the drinks, we had our round, and then the other guy saw that what was happening was wrong, so he got us our drinks. And then as we were sitting there, we were having conversations with the girl.
Very good drinks. He got us a bottle and what we were drinking and a few just like ciders, just fun, you know.
And so then we were talking to the girl that we came with. We were just talking to the girl. We were just asking her questions. What were we asking? I don't know.
We're just like, oh no, you look nice.
You look nice. Just complimenting her.
And she was like in her phone, you know.
She was alone, and we also just wanted to like.
And we were 3, and she was like in her phone a lot. She was like very busy. It looked like she was texting an ex, you know. And we're just like, oh okay, girl, do your thing, you know. We're just like, okay, fine. And then I remember the person you were with said to her, you look so cool. You look like someone that's going to be famous one day.
My person, yeah.
Yeah, let me take a picture with you.
No, she came in like this. I feel like you should zoom in. But she came in like this. You look like someone that's going to be famous one day. And then the girl was like, huh? Then she said, you guys really don't know
who I am,
and
right?
I'm like, and then we all like, we don't. I'm sorry, but we're like, no, we don't know who you are.
We don't.
And then she didn't even tell us. She just started laughing. Then she was like, it's fine, whatever. Then we had a conversation after that again. And then now, we heard.
I was just like, I'm not gonna let this go. Who is this girl? Who is this girl? Because I was just like, she clearly expected us to know her, and we were not really being shady or being spiteful or being bad people. Honestly, if you are doing your job, if you're famous and you're working hard, we will recognize that. We will be like, yeah. But we're like licht Namibians, not like we just don't really know a lot of the artists here or people that work hard. And I know it sounds awful. It's not like we don't want to support or anything. We just generally are just too fixed on the Western world to like really look on the side, because the Western world is like on the TV. If I switch on my TV, it's like I get E-news all the time. It's like, it's not like I get Namibian news, you know. It's like if I want to know what's happening in Namibia, I have to look it up, you know. I have to like go into Namibian's hot tea or something like that to try and find out what is happening. Shout outs, girls, shout outs. And so it was just a thing of like, we didn't know who she was, because we didn't generally like go look for her or anything, and we didn't watch the namas that year or any of those things, you know. Sucks. I know. Lich. You can hate. You can hate us for being lich, but not hate us for, because we're kind people, you know. Not just pretty being good people.
Oh my God, pretty.
So then, when she said that, I really felt bad. And when the guy finally finished his set, which took forever, and came down, and we asked him, who is this girl? And then he didn't even give us a lot. He just said, oh, she's a DJ, and she's our headliner for tonight. And we were like, oh,
that's why she's on her phone.
Get it, girl. We were like,
she's busy trying to sort out her music,
her playlist. We were like, yes, woman DJ.
She even asked us, what's the song? And we're like,
because there was a song playing. She asked us what's the song, and we were like, because we don't even know songs like that. You know, we love songs like house music to jam out to, but I would not know the names of these songs to save my life. So I was just like, I really don't know, babes, but I'm sure that guy knows. He played the song. So then she made her own plans, whatever, and then he said she's a DJ. So then we asked her, oh, so you're a DJ? And then we were like, her name was DJ Alba. We're like, oh, so
it is. No, I feel like you didn't say it, but like,
it is Alba. DJ Alba.
DJ DJ Albertina.
What's good, girl? Shout out to
Okay, cool, bro. The story is so long. And then what happened was she was busy. Like then it was like, oh my God, it's DJ Alba performing. Get to the stage, whatever. And we were just like oh, that's like we were like, okay, cool. Now we know her. We sitting with her. We're gonna support her. So we went. Whatever.
We were supporters. She got on the stage and she did her damn thing. You know. She was doing it. She was
we were on the table.
We were dancing, getting into it.
We were those girls.
We were having the time of our life.
My dear.
We were zipping and doing it.
My dear.
Yes. Okay, so anyway, we were doing it. I remember I'm gonna add recordings. There was a part where she was killing it on the stage, and I was there with my phone yelling, "That's my friend! That's my friend!" And I just met her maybe 2 hours ago. That's my friend. So we were hyping her up big time. She had an amazing, amazing set. We understand why you are the person you are, because you are amazing. Yes, girl. She killed it. And then she came down, we were hyping her up, and then I don't know if this part of the story is relatable, but a friend of mine was also in town, so I had to go meet up with that person, and I saw them walk past, and then I walked to them, but before I walked to them, her close friend, or the person she was, got a guy that he like was cute, and was like, oh, this guy is cute, don't you want to date this guy?
No. I was just like, I just pointed out, ooh, that guy is cute. Nothing of it, just fucking admiring a fucking pretty. Oh my god.
Stupid!
Just admiring.
You really demonetized.
Just admiring a pretty guy. And I was like, ooh. And so then, sniper from the side, close to my day one.
Went to go talk to the guy.
Went to go talk to the one for me. But I was like, I'm not interested. Oh my god, ew.
But the guy came in, she was just like not giving, like she was just like very like not giving for
that was not
the guy.
That was not my plan. Yeah, it's just I really.
So then this particular individual decided, oh, if you don't want, I'm gonna go with this guy, and went to go talk to this guy. While we were talking and hyping DJ Alba up, we told her how great the set she had, everything amazing. That other individual talked to the guy, we went to go get her. She came back. We're having fun. Another DJ went on, he killed it. And then the guy that we were with also went on to like maybe close the show off. And he loved us, he was giving us shout outs. He was saying shout out to the people from Vinto. Love you 061. Saying our names. We were like, yeah, getting into it. And then the night was about to come to an end. He played our song, Christian Dior the time. We were on the tables when it rains, it pours. She liked the weather. We were dancing, you know, it was just like a whole vibe, you know. And then the police came and people started now running out and people started leaving.
And we were like, we VIP,
we VIP, honey. That's the VIP
scattering for no.
Do we also scatter?
We
like,
ain't no roaches. You know? We ain't no. Not that anybody.
No,
I was trying to say sorry. Take that back.
No one is around.
No one was.
But we were just like not running. So people were running and leaving. I remember there's a girl that told her friends, the police is so come and like clap mental. Like they were slapping
and
people.
And we were like, whoa.
Judge my Afrikaans, I'm not good. So then I was like, oof, they're slapping people. This is hectic. So we were like, I don't want to get slapped.
They escorted us. No, and then they escorted.
So then we went to the back. I'm wrapping up the story.
They escorted us
went to the back first. Yes.
And we were like, we would DJ.
No, the guy didn't want us to go past. He was like, everyone should leave. And they took DJ Alba and we're like, no, we're not with DJ Alba, we're with her.
And she was like, and then I was even like, we were DJ Albertina. And she was like, you know my full name? I was like, yes. But yes, I know your full name. And she she was like, they're with me, honey. We're
Go
going
with her.
together.
So we went to the back with her while the police situation gets sorted out. And that time police was hectic in the country. They were arresting people, giving them $6,000 fines. I mean, get it together. They were really going in. So then we were like, oof. Then we went to go sit at the back with our celebrity, and then the police came and eventually chased us from the back.
No, but they did it in a very
classy way, because we were like, we are with the celebrity, the headliner, number one.
We were like legit to the police officers. You're not gonna chase us like this.
Yes.
It's not the way we're gonna.
She's famous. This is DJ Alba.
And then they were like, okay, cool, we're gonna.
Yes, and we were like, we are waiting for a car. So to come take us to take her home. We're waiting for a car. And then they were like, yeah, they even said, do we give you a police escort?
They did. No, like they were like, we're gonna escort you guys in an orderly manner so that nobody touches it. And they were like, okay, cool, do that, honey. And then we were walking like that, but just slow mo.
You know, like, you know.
And the police officer is like, we got them.
And then we stood outside and the police was being aggressive with the other people, you know, the commoners.
No. Because we were the commoners.
We were the commoners. But the police is being very aggressive to the other people. So we're just like, I know the lighting has gone to shh. But anyway, so we filmed this very late. I'm sorry, but whatever lighting I give you, you're gonna have to take. I know, but I said I'm gonna get this.
Okay, and then we got a car and then we drove to the flat that we were the
day before. Only when we got to the flat, we were like, the memory, deja vu. We were like, I've been here before. I know this building. I know this wall. Oh, it's here. It all started to come.
And then we started chilling with the people. They were all cool.
DJ Alba.
DJ fucking Alba. Let's get that right. And then what had happened was, my significant other decided she's tired. She went to go sleep in her.
Significant other sounds like a girl.
Oh, no, my person.
Yeah, just her close person.
She went to go sleep and then she locked the room and bruh.
The room was now locked.
This is locked.
And we were just like,
I was just like,
chilling. We chilled with DJ Alba on the chairs and then, yeah, the room was locked.
The room was locked and my thing is, I don't sleep at people's houses.
Yeah, we don't do that. Yeah, we're gonna leave at some point.
Like homes, like nah. And so I'm like, where's she at? Where's she at?
And DJ Nalu Alba, I feel like her name is Nalu.
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
DJ Nalu Alba
decided to leave also at some point. She was such a gracious girl. She said, okay, this is me. I'm tired. She went in her bedroom and went to go sleep. And then we were like, okay, cool. We're also gonna wrap up and leave here.
However, my person was in the room, sleeping, locked by herself. By herself.
And we knocked. Hello. It's us, you know, in case you forgot, you know.
Clap, clap, clap.
We just want to get into the room and we want to assess, you know, we want to leave. So, like, can you open? Nothing. Knock, nothing. Knock, aggressive. Nothing. Knock, aggressive. Nothing. The people in the sitting room started wondering,
and this is the time where at the door, like,
open the door. Open the damn door. What are you doing? Open the door.
And so nothing again. And at this point, I was lit, but I wanted to jump windows in order to.
Because basically there was a balcony, and then from the balcony there's like a bit of a wall, but the wall space is not that big.
Okay, then
there's a window. So she wanted to stand on the balcony ledge, and then from the ledge she wanted to like swing over and then stand on the window pane from the outside, grab the window, jump into the room, and then go open the room from the inside.
But
and I was like, we are on like the 5th floor.
No.
I was entrusted by specific individuals to make sure that you guys can arrive safely at home. I'm not gonna have one girl locked in the room and the other one splattered all over the pavement.
That's what he told me.
No. That's
then
not
I was like, I reeled it in and I was like, cool. And so at this point I was like, I'm not going down.
And I gave up. She really knocked on the door for like 30 minutes, maybe even 45 minutes. Maybe even an hour. She spent time knocking. At some point I was like, bruh, she's just gonna open when she's ready.
And I didn't want to sleep there. I didn't want to do that.
I was just like, we can't leave.
I want to take a nice shower the next day. I want to wash my face. I want to have a full whatever. And so I didn't want to go down without a fight. And then I decided, this is Mission Impossible. I want to do this. So I went to the door. You know, in, I don't know, maybe it's a valve thing, maybe it's just that flat thing, but they have vents underneath the doors. And then I just looked at the vent and I was like, oh my god, ding, a bulb went off. And then I saw there was a key in the door, so I don't know how, but I feel like I pushed out the key with another door's key. I pushed it out. It felt like it fell. Then I saw the vents, and I was like, I don't want to be this person, but I'm gonna be this person. And so I saw the vents was easy just to. And so I pulled out the vent from my side, and then I checked, cool, I can push out the vent from that side. So I pushed it out. And then the key was right there, so then I was busy there.
So basically she went from the vent that's under the door, like you know the door, there's this like mail post like at the bottom, like a vent, like a little area that's like this thick, and she decided to push the key which is inside the door on the other side with some object. What did you use to push the key? Another key. So she pressed another key in the keyhole, pushed the key, and the key fell, and then she decided to enter the vent, like break the vent. And I was in the kitchen this whole time waiting for the food to be ready.
Well then, bada boom, bada bang.
Put her hand through,
found the
reached
key,
for the key, opened the door, and then I was like, damn, I was actually very impressed. She could escape from anyone. You know,
anything for my day ones.
I love her too, but I was just like, right, she doesn't want to be like
anything for a day one. I'm not gonna sleep in anything for a shower in the morning. I'm not gonna do that.
She don't want to be saved. I ain't gonna save her. Like basically, I'm just like, you know, the song my title is. It basically like, she don't want to be saved. She don't want to be saved. I ain't gonna save her. So I was just like, why am I going like I love her, but I was just like, bruh, like there's no, like the door is locked unless we're breaking down this door, which we're not. What's the point? So I just left.
And then I pulled off the covers as I came out, like, we're going right now.
Open the door,
dumb
pulled off the cover, started yelling
I was
at
so
her,
aggressive, but
started
I was infuriated.
Dip it down, she was the
and she didn't want to, like, she was like, oh my god, why don't you leave me alone with the blanket again? Then I was like, William, come get your friend, come get your friend.
Told her, no, we're gonna go, we got it together.
And then we left. I was so happy to wake up.
No, we missed the part. I knew we were doing this. Before we got the door open, we were looking for her because the door was locked initially and we didn't know where she was. So then this part features our lovely DJ Alba again. We were like, where is this girl? So we knocked on our door, the door she was like in where the bathroom was, but she was not there. So then we went to the other door where DJ Alba was in, where we saw her enter, and we went to go knock. Sorry girl, love you, bless your heart, but we knocked aggressively on the door. Open the door! And then she was like, what is it? And we were like, open the door! She was like, what is it? It's just me. No, I remember her saying, it's just me. We're like, we just want to check if there's someone in there. She was like, it's just me. Then I said, so open the door, girl.
I didn't even
Then she opened the door. And she was probably sleeping. Love her, girl. Like, she was sleeping clearly. She was not like in it. She was discombobulated. And she opened the door and then she was like, it's just me. And we're like, oh, sorry. Okay, sorry. Like, we felt really bad that
we both backed up at the same time.
Celebrity. We were just like, oof. Like we harassed the celebrity just because we're looking for someone. Then we said, okay, I'm sorry. But then now the other part happened. Yeah.
And then we found ourselves 12 hours later at home, sleeping in bed, woke up, everything was Gucci.
My knee still hurt.
And they still wanted us to chill the next day, but we were like,
nah, yeah. We were like, we're gonna keep it calm. We were supposed to leave that day.
But then we went to the beach.
And the person was supposed to leave with went somewhere else on a date.
But she went, with her boyfriend.
And then the date took particularly long, so then our flight got delayed. I'm joking, our ride got delayed till the next day. So then we left early the next morning, and I remember we were still a little hungover, but I remember having a very strong cup of coffee and just making jokes at 6 a.m. and it was fun. You know, I'm gonna insert as much videos as I can in this. I'm so happy. Yeah. So guys, 5 a.m. This is like if you are a boss, you are up right now, and we're departing right now on our way to the airport, to the private jet, to the Lear jet. So, peace and love. Thanks for watching my snaps all weekend. I hope you enjoy the story time. DJ Nalo,
Love you.
if you're watching this, love you. And actually now, you know, I don't know what they call it, but there's this thing where they say if you didn't notice something before and then now you notice it, you will see it everywhere. DJ Nalo Alba has been killing it in Vintage BTW, by the way.
Yeah.
She's been at every show, at the catch.
Performing with Miss Camupella.
Different. Like, I'm just like, girl, we are proud of you. Killing it. You have your own song.
See you.
Yes, we see. And I'm just saying, we were a very great entourage that died. We told the police that you were famous. We were around you. We surrounded you with love and protection for those few hours. And I feel as if I have faith in my friends to say that they're good entourage people. I'm a good entourage person. So, when I become famous, I trust you guys to take care of me. And DJ Nalo Alba, while I'm still not famous yet,
I was in forever.
if you need entourage people, look no further. We are 3 gorgeous baddies ready to yell at the police for you one more time. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe. I'm Willem Tyler.
And I am Wanda Kapurwe
And this is the end of this video. Hanging out with a celebrity that we didn't know but ended up loving and see her everywhere now. DJ Nalo Alba, killing it. Thank you. Bye. Have a good evening.